Hey guys, so today we actually do have a survey that's been given to us in the news tab here. This is pretty unusual because we usually don't have surveys thrown at us until after the celebration has concluded. So I guess this is kind of a new pattern we're seeing where the start of the anniversary happens. 2 days later, we get a survey. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be in here, but let's just check this out. You do get CC for doing the survey. So obviously I recommend, I don't know, it's going to take like 5 minutes probably to do this. In order to improve Legends and provide a better experience for our players, we'll be conducting a survey. As a token of our thanks, anyone who fills it out will receive a gift of 150 Chrono Crystals. The survey consists of about 10 questions and should take approximately 5 minutes to complete. Let's go ahead and open this up and we'll get started. All right, so here we are. We've gone through like the basic information portion, and this is like the real first question. Since installing Legends, have you ever gone more than 2 weeks without logging in even once? Well, for me, the answer will be no. The following questions concern your recent login activity. Please select the option that best describes your login activity over the past year. 5 days or more a week, 5 days or less a week, or to a few days every 2 weeks. Started playing within the last 2 weeks. I don't remember. 5 days or more a week. Yeah, that sounds accurate for me. Why did you decide to launch the game during the 7th anniversary campaign period? Please select all the reasons that apply. If you've been playing the game regularly since before the campaign, please select I'm an active player. Well, I'm an active player. What are the choices here? Because of my high expectations for the 7th anniversary, because of the generous amount of Chrono Crystals during the campaign period, because the UI and other features were overhauled, because of new content. Like new content, it kind of encompasses everything else on the list. Because of the generous login bonuses, large amount of available content. That's what? So because of new content and because there is a large amount of available content are different choices. That's interesting. 777 free summons, new characters, because of all the activities surrounding the entire Dragon Ball franchise, because the people around me are playing. Okay, sure. What do you enjoy most about Legends? Please select the option that best applies. It's fun to collect characters. It's fun to win with various characters and party compositions. It's fun to obtain and show off my high-ranking titles. Fun to be able to maintain a high rank and score. Fun to win using a party I put a lot of thought into. Fun to win using the gameplay techniques I've honed. Fun to see my gameplay techniques improve. Fun to win using characters I put a lot of thought into strengthening. It's fun to follow the original story. A lot of these kind of feel similar to me. I would just say this one. Just fun to win with different characters and different teams. That's pretty much what it boils down to for me. This is the last question. That was quick. Lastly, if you have any opinions or feedback about Dragon Ball Legends or messages or requests for the development team, please enter them here. Okay, I was honestly expecting them to ask questions pertaining to like the app update, the UI changes. What are your thoughts about the character picks for part 1 of the anniversary? What do you want to see as part of the anniversary? There really wasn't any substantive questions in this. Okay. This is kind of a strange survey to me. I'm not entirely sure why. This is more of a marketing thing, I think, because they're asking like, why are you willing to jump into the game now, essentially? And if you guys remember back to the Legends information that we had before the anniversary launched, it really does seem like almost all of this campaign, the 7th anniversary campaign, are just built around new or returning players. So this survey also kind of does seem more based around like, why are you joining the game again? Why are you playing the game again? Okay, sure. Let me actually just think about this for a little bit. I'll put in what I need to, and I'll share with you guys what I've done. Okay, so obviously there are a lot of things we can talk about when it comes to suggestions for the game. I know a lot of people would want to put things like increase the I'll put that in there because I know a lot of people are going to want that. Increase the Chrono Crystal. I guess increase the amount of maximum. I guess increase the maximum amount of Chrono Crystals that can be traded for via exchange shops from 20,000 to a higher value. I don't want to give a value because I just think we should just increase it. So what I put here is, moving forward, I would like for part 1 characters of major celebrations. Maybe I should just put in parentheses here, anniversary slash Legends Fest to introduce new mechanics to the game, similarly to what happened with the 6th anniversary Vegito and Gogeta fusing characters. I mean, that's really the biggest complaint that I personally have, and I think one of the biggest complaints that I've seen other people have about this part 1. Because when you actually look at the part 1 of this anniversary in total, I think the animations of the characters are very good. I think the actual amount of free rewards we're getting from everything is very good. A lot of CC. We got 7 times Zenny going on. Right away, we have an Ultra Bonanza up. A lot of equipment is pretty solid. We have really good Awakened equipment. The PvP equip is insane. Co-op equip is actually pretty weak, but everything besides that is pretty good. The only real thing we're missing is for the characters to actually be introducing a new mechanic to the game. And when we directly compare this part 1 to the 6th anniversary part 1, that is the major difference. That is really what got most people super excited for the 6th anniversary part 1. And you can really tell the massive difference in tone that the game has right now versus what the game had last year. People were just way more hyped up last year when they saw the reveal of the fusing characters, just because of the freshness of it and the new mechanics they brought to the game. So I think that's the major difference here, and I think that's something they need to capitalize on moving forward, especially with this app update where they're supposed to now have a lot more flexibility and freedom in what they're able to design character-wise and mechanics the characters can have. So not really too sure why they didn't do that. Maybe part 2 or part 3 or both will capitalize on that, but as of right now, the part 1 characters, they are cool. They do have some of the best animations, especially Goku. I think Goku's animations are just a step above Vegeta's. But even so, I still think they could have gone to a different level if they added some new mechanics that, again, make use of the additional RAM requirement that they put on in for the game with the app update. In addition, please stop leaking characters before they are revealed. At this point, this is the 4th or 5th UI Goku that's been leaked. But yeah, I mean, they just, you can't do that anymore. I've just put the maximum CC amount in there. And lastly, we need Ultra Namek Frieza. So yeah, let's go. Let's click submit. And that is going to be it. Thank you for your time spent taking the survey. Your response has been recorded. So I think, did they mention when the actual CC is going to be delivered? Give me a second. Wow. Okay. So yeah, look. So first of all, I didn't even realize the survey is going until July 9th. July 9th, the survey runs until. And then the actual CC is going to be distributed on July 10th. So they have a survey up here that is essentially going to be up for a month and a half. And we're like, we get the CC from this in, what is that? 45 days from now or something. That's actually kind of insane. I'm not entirely sure why they're putting the survey up now, because I think what's probably going to happen is they'll probably put another survey up after the anniversary, because they always do that. After the anniversary and Legends Fest celebrations end, they always put a survey up just to ask for feedback on like the actual celebration itself. This is more so just like, why are you playing during the celebration, as opposed to feedback on the actual content of the celebration. But yeah, that is a long wait. That is a long wait for the CC. A month and a half, huh? Okay. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the survey. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward questions, but let me know down below what you suggested to the devs here. What do you want to see moving forward? If you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.